Hey man, welcome back to the Truck Driver Shawn YouTube channel. Alright, this is more like I can show you on my laptop, but it's a big waste of time. There's all kinds of story and everything here with this. I'm going to try to do this real quick. Pretty much I bought Positive Grid's bias amp desktop, and it was $100. None for nothing. The GarageBand that's free with my laptop whips its ass, hands down. Bias Grid's a piece of shit. It really is. It's no good. So I reached out and asked a few questions and stuff. Come to find out, I needed the Pro, which is what I thought I had. So I bought the digital download from Guitar Center, and with them, if you're using your gear card, you have to call in. I called in, told the girl what I wanted. She sent me the thing to my email. It was not for the Pro. So I called up and explained this. Pretty much I said, oh, you're gonna have to buy the Pro. The hell? I already spent $100. Now you tell me I need to spend the $199. So for a $199 program, I'm going to spend $299. No. Not when the initial product is worse than GarageBand. It was just really bad. I mean, yeah, you can push on a whole bunch of buttons, but really, I play metal, so I just want crushing metal tones, and I did not get that from it, but I can get that with GarageBand. So they tried to get a hold of Positive Grid, and supposedly they got a hold of Positive Grid. Positive Grid said, nope, sorry, there's nothing we can do. You're just going to have to reorder it, or you can go through our site and get an upgrade. Well, that's all fine and dandy. I could go get a thing, but if I put that on my gear card, it's probably because I didn't have the money in my pocket to go and just go to Positive Grid and buy it from there myself. So we all know I don't like Guitar Center. Once again, I don't know why I didn't think about it, because I still had money left on my Sweetwater card. I should have called up Sweetwater. Sweetwater probably would have had this rectified. Actually, I probably would have never gotten the wrong download in the first place. I would have gotten the right one, because Sweetwater has their shit together. So far, I've never had a problem with Sweetwater. But Positive Grid could have fixed it too. They could have easily said, yeah, okay, here's a code, just give it to the guy, make it right. Because it's not costing Positive Grid anything. It's a download of a program. And it's not like I don't know, I just think that when you do something like that, if it's not the customer screw up, you should be covering it. Somebody should be covering it. But they didn't. But the initial thing anyway, I mean, maybe Pro would make a big difference, but the initial $100 purchase is crap. It's, if you don't have GarageBand, it probably is awesome. But the free amp sims I've used online in GarageBand, they're better, far better. The Positive Grid product is crap. And like I said, maybe the Pro version makes a big difference, but the initial $100 you're going to spend, if you just want to, like me, I'm in a truck. Obviously, I'm inside a semi right now. That's why they call me Truck Driver Shawn. I really do drive a truck. And this little puppy right here is my universe. I like to record music and come up with some cool stuff. And I thought the Positive Grids, everybody kind of makes a big deal out of it, would do something for me, but really at the end of the day, it didn't. And yeah, if I didn't do high gain, like if I didn't do like good clear crushing tone, it probably would do pretty good in their defense. If you're doing like AC/DC or country, sounds pretty slick. But you want like some good brutal crushing metal, you're not going to get it. It just doesn't go there. It doesn't have the cojones to do it. So I figured for $100 it should do at least what you see in the, this is the thing too. You watch all the reviews, everybody makes it sound so damn awesome, but they're using the Pro, but they never say, oh, I'm using the Pro. They say, I'm using the desktop. To me, if you Pro, it's because it's got a way to mix it down and all that. That's what makes it Pro. Adding high gain doesn't make it Pro. It just makes you a metal asshole. That's all it does. But yeah, that's kind of my rant. I tried it out. I should have just done the demo before I bought it. Lesson learned. And yeah, it's just absolute shit. When GarageBand can whip a program's ass, it's not good. So I'll use GarageBand. So yeah, everybody out there telling you Positive Grid's good, I'm telling you right now, it's not. And if you're gonna get it, maybe I'll succumb to it just out of wanting to see what it's like. But Pro might be the way to go. But I already spent $100, and when I get some cash in my pocket, I might go and get it from Positive Grid. It's only cost me another $100 to upgrade it. But as it stands right now, to be able to use my gear card through Guitar Center, I'd have to go and buy the whole entire new program at $199, and that's just, I'm sorry, somebody should have fixed that. If I was running a business, it's an imaginary product. I would have made sure my customer was all set. It's not like I have to send them a box full of stuff or whatever. I've been like, ugh, this guy's going to be irritated, and it's a download. Give it to him. You know, it's our screw up. You can plainly see right here that he had to call in, and, you know, he didn't get what he wanted with his download. So it's not Positive Grid's fault on that, although you have to wonder too, did Guitar Center lie? Because they're shady, and they're just overall, they're horrible human beings. Anytime I've had to deal with them, it's just, they don't give a shit. They're like, oh, it's almost like you're buying something from a debt collection agency. In my previous marriage, I had to deal with them quite a bit. And that's sort of what it's like. You're dealing with people, that's what they must have done for work before they went to work at the call center at Guitar Center. They must have been debt collection agents. Because there's no resolution, no solution. It is what it is. So yeah, I'll catch you later. And like I said, I'm gonna try to get ready again. I'm not trying to say anything really bad against Positive Grid. I just know that for $100, what I got was maybe 5% of what I thought that was gonna be capable of. And what I see other people doing with the reviews, even less than that, I feel I got. Because the recording I made with it set as nasty as I could set it. This literally was like I was trying to play metal with, you know, it was like I was in Garth Brooks' band trying to play metal. It just didn't push nothing. And I went through and I changed tubes, I did everything. But if you go in there, you see there's all this stuff lit up that you can't touch. So maybe the Pro would make a big difference. But still, in this day and age, why would you pay $200 for something that you're getting for free in almost every kind of program? It doesn't make no sense to me. So I don't know. That's why I thought, when I originally called him, I thought maybe my download was bad, because it just, really, it was a turd. And for $100, it is a turd. Do not buy the $100 version. That I will say. Do not buy the $100. Don't buy it from Bias, Positive Grid. Don't buy it from them. Don't buy it from Sweetwater. Don't buy the $100 version at all. It's not worth it. Buy Mac. Have GarageBand. Have a better program. Anyhow, like I said, thank you for tuning in to the Truck Driver Shawn channel. Sorry, this is kind of like a rant. I have a couple of them coming down because due to my dealings with the Guitar Center, I'm gonna have an in-depth one on that coming up. Because this is not the first time, not the second time. 3 times. They've just been horrible to deal with. And I think as a population of people in the music community, you need to shun businesses like that because they make everybody else look bad. Really, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. So, enough of the rambling. Thank you for tuning in. It's been Truck Driver Shawn, and I will catch you later.